Nothing makes me smile more than a healthy dose of pure nostalgia as a child of the 90s. Many of us who grew up in that golden age, when R&B music dominated the airwaves and musicians like New Edition defined what it meant to be cool, share this sentiment. Some of our most treasured memories may have originated in a period of time that is marginally earlier than our own, but they have been transmitted to us through music, films, and cultural events that still have an impact on us. And if you're anything like me, watching the miniseries The New Edition story allowed you to relive those memorable moments from the 1980s and 1990s in a way that felt like entering a time machine. You're left wanting more because of the thrill, the style, and the music. It makes sense to want to cling to that sensation and prolong the Renaissance for a little while longer. However, as we bask in the glow of those sentimental feelings, it's worthwhile pausing to consider the important individuals who made it all possible. Consider Johnny Gill, a name that embodies the soulful, mellow sounds that shaped both his solo career and New Edition. You're not the only one who has ever wondered what Johnny Gill is doing with his time these days. His path is marked by talent, tenacity, and a strong bond with his charitable and musical heritage. All you need to know about Gill's current endeavors is revealed by a cursory look at his social media accounts. Because of his intense activity, he has a devoted and passionate following on Twitter. And don't worry, Gill is still very much involved in the music industry, despite your concerns that he might have left it behind. His bio on Twitter reads, "Still doing it after 32 years. With pride." That's no small feat in a field where celebrity is notorious for ephemeral fame. What precisely is Johnny Gill doing these days? His latest album, Game Changer, is available on iTunes and shows that his love for music is still very much alive. His distinctive sound is being introduced to both new and old audiences across the country, to the delight of his adoring fanbase. Not only that, but Gill's creative output keeps receiving praise. New Edition appears in his song, This One's For Me and You, which is nominated for an Outstanding Music Video and double SCP Award. If you've watched the video, you're aware that it's a merited homage to a nostalgic and emotionally charged piece of art. The issue of New Edition getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is another. It's a huge accomplishment that solidifies the group's enduring legacy. It is a great honor to be immortalized in stone with the greats, and it speaks volumes about the lasting influence Johnny Gill and New Edition have had on the music business. Even though Gill's music career is still flourishing, his humanitarian efforts are what really stand out. He was honored with the Autism Beyond the Label Award in October 2016 in appreciation of his commitment to improving the lives of kids with developmental disorders and special needs. He has worked with the LA Speech and Therapy Center, which assists these kids in overcoming their particular obstacles. Beyond the Label, a song composed by the staff and kids, is an attempt to inspire people to look past the labels that frequently define these kids. Gill gave a motivational speech at the award ceremony, revealing that he intended to release Beyond the Label and other songs he had recorded with Wiley Center children and special musical friends under his own record label. In that instant, his dedication to leveraging his platform for good, a dedication that goes beyond the stage, was brought to light. As you can see, Johnny Gill's humanitarian work and career are flourishing. With the buzz surrounding the New Edition story and his continued contributions to the music industry and beyond, he's doing better than ever in many aspects. Filled with excitement for the miniseries, his retweets reveal a man who should be extremely proud. After all, how many people can honestly claim to have had a full-fledged miniseries honoring their life and career? It is evident from examining Johnny Gill's legacy that he continues to have a significant impact on both music and culture at large. He made the transition from the dizzying heights of 80s and 90s fame to a solo career that still thrives today as a crucial member of New Edition. His career has endured due to his enduring talent, which is demonstrated by his continuous national tours, his album Game Changer, and his active participation with fans on social media. But it's Johnny Gill's commitment to humanitarian causes, especially his work with kids who have developmental disorders and special needs, that really makes him stand out. His release of Beyond the Label and his involvement with the LA Speech and Therapy Center show that he is dedicated to using his success journey to from inspire teenage others. Sensation to well-known artist and philanthropist is evidence of his tenacity and drive. Johnny Gill's legacy will endure as long as there are people who enjoy his music and remember New Edition. His tale is one of skill, tenacity, and a strong desire to change the world both on and off the stage. As a child of the 90s, and we all know that nothing brings back those fond memories quite like a little nostalgia. Despite the fact that the discussion of said nostalgia started a little before my time. Given this, if you happen to watch the miniseries The New Edition story, you're probably drowning in R&B nostalgia from the 1980s and 1990s and are itching to prolong the thrill of the New Edition revival. It all makes perfect sense. Let's look back at a key New Edition player and his current circumstances to keep the excitement going. Where, for instance, is Johnny Gill these days? To see what Gill has been up to these days, all you really have to do is take a quick look at his social media accounts. He has a passionate and engaged following on Twitter in addition to being highly active on the platform. And if you were concerned that the singer might have left the music business, you need not have been. His Twitter bio reads, "Still doing it after 32 years," which is no easy task in the entertainment industry. Proof that he's still doing it? That being said, he does currently have an album called Game Changer available on iTunes. Additionally, he has been touring the entire country, much to the delight of his fans. The cherry on top was that Gill's song, This One's For Me and You, which features New Edition, was nominated for an NAACP Outstanding Music Video Award. If you've watched the video, you already know it's worthy of this recognition. Additionally, there's the small matter that New Edition was just awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Nothing significant at all. For all eternity, they are merely set in stone. It's fantastic. Despite the fact that his music career is still flourishing, his humanitarian efforts might be the most notable. In October of 2016, Gill was given the Autism Beyond the Label Award. Children with special needs and developmental disorders are served by the LA Speech and Therapy Center. According to LAparent.com, the children and staff of this facility wrote a song called Beyond the Label. They claimed that by doing this, they would encourage people to see beyond their diagnosis. During the award ceremony, Gill told the 300 guests that his record label will be releasing Beyond the Label this year in addition to other songs he performs with special musical friends and the Children of Wiley Center. After seeing their performance, the Los Angeles Sentinel wrote that Gill told them this. As you can see, Gill's career and charitable endeavors are still flourishing, and he appears to be doing better than previously, especially considering how enthusiastic he was about the New Edition story in every tweet he retweeted. Who could blame him, though, for being giddy? Not every person has their life and achievements the subject of an entire miniseries. It is clear from evaluating Johnny Gill's legacy and career to date that he continues to have a significant impact on the music industry and other domains. Gill, a key component of the venerable R&B group New Edition, moved from the 1980s and 1990s peak of success to a still bustling solo career with ease. His latest album, Game Changer, his continuous interactions with fans on social media, and his nationwide performances all attest to his unwavering talent and dedication. What truly sets Gill apart is his commitment to philanthropic causes, particularly his work with children who have developmental disorders and special needs. The fact that he collaborated with the LA Speech and Therapy Center and released the song Beyond the Label thereafter speaks to his dedication to using his platform for good. This, in addition to the news that New Edition was most recently bestowed with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, highlights a career marked by both notable musical accomplishment and substantial volunteer work. Gill's perseverance and drive are demonstrated by his rise from teenage sensation to well-known artist and philanthropist. Johnny Gill's legacy and his music will certainly live on as long as people are around to appreciate them. His story is one of brilliance, perseverance, and a burning ambition to make a difference in the world both on and off stage.